Hi, I'm Renee.
And I'm Anthony, and we are the channelers, healers, and voices behind Blue Soul Earth. We connect to higher levels of consciousness to bring forth divine energies, to teach ancient wisdom, and to heal.
These energies that we access from higher dimensions largely consist of the ascended masters that humanity across cultures know really well. They are many, but they speak collectively as one voice. And for the sake of simplicity, we simply call them our spirit team.
And how we channel as a couple is quite unique. Divine energies come through Renee's crown chakra, through her solar plexus, and into my solar plexus chakra, through my crown chakra, and back up. And it forms a three-dimensional triangle, which is used to teach and to heal.
Now these energies flow back and forth, a bit like an infinity eight. And the symbolism behind why and how this happens is pretty profound.
It's accessing divine feminine energies and divine masculine energies and weaving them together as one energy to teach and to heal.
Now, for our Blue Soul Wisdom series, we're actually going to be channeling different topics in roughly 10 to 15 minute segments.
So if you're just starting out on your spiritual journey,
or if you'd simply like to access higher levels of consciousness,
or you would like to take your healing practice to the next level,
then join us.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Renee. And we're here today to talk about quantum consciousness. Anthony and I are about as far from physics and science as you can get. We love music, we love art, we love food and wine. This is where we spend our time. It's certainly not in science books. However, in the concept of spiritual awakening and spiritual thinking and the guides that we channel, we learn a lot about the quantum world, and we learn a lot about quantum realities. And so we're going to bring forth our guides to talk about that. Anthony's going to connect to our guides soon, and they will come through and we'll have a chit chat with them. Now, as they come through, I wanted to just read something from a book that we love. It's not a particularly new book, Peter Smith, Quantum Consciousness. It's really just a fascinating read, and it's very easy and digestible as well to get your head around the quantum world, particularly as it pertains to our spiritual awareness. Entanglement is about the internal connection to all our other selves that exist in the different realms of our personal universe. Every age we have ever been or will be is stored in this energy field. Our alternate realities are within reach, and our parallel lives are available for exploration. Our eternal consciousness dwells within our loving supporter in the perfect symbiotic relationship of oneness, the spiritual being having the human experience. And so from this place of everywhereness, I just want to read one more thing here, which is as the quantum principles of entanglement and non-locality support each other, so do the quantum consciousness aspects of entanglement and everywhereness. So as we connect with our entangled other selves, our awareness is everywhere in our personal universe. In the same way that quantum particles adopt all possibilities, we exist everywhere our consciousness is.
It is always an honor and privilege to be in your presence, Gaia.
It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for receiving us.
You're welcome.
You're speaking of quanta, or quantum conscious. Everything breaks down into quantum consciousnesses. The quanta of who you truly are, that which you are, the multiple yous. We mean multiverse, really. There isn't just one universe. There are multiple universes and multiple yous having the same experience, but just in a different way, that's all. We know that's a bit difficult for you to understand, but we will tell you this as well. What you see here as your physical bodies are really not physical bodies at all. They are nothing more than projections. Think about yourself looking on your Zoom and seeing 100 different projections occurring at the same time of yourself doing the same exact thing, just in a different way, having an experience in a different way, with different outcomes and different probabilities, different sequences. The more that you ascend, the more that you wake up, the more you become to understand that everything is connected, and that there really isn't just one experience that you're having multiple experiences at the same time. That is why when you say to yourself, I feel like I know this person, or I feel like I've been here before, or perhaps this is not the best path I should take. That is because the other yous have experienced it before, and it's coming to you in this particular you, at this particular time, in this particular reality. Do you understand?
So it comes through in the way that many of us can understand intuition. A thought that we might have that's like, okay, I had an aha moment. These are the ways that information comes through to us.
You refer to it as sixth sense or psychic ability, when in fact it really isn't psychic ability. It is your DNA talking to its other DNA, ad infinitum, if you will.
And into eternity.
Yes. That's right. Because you are connected to the multiple yous that are connected to the multiple others in the universes.
Including the spiritual realm, including the ethers.
That is correct. All the different types of realities that exist out there. Your angelic realm, your etheric realms, your earth realms, your galactic realms, your heavens, and so on, are all connected as one.
Don't forget about the elementals.
The elementals, they are a very independent group of spirits, but we like them a lot, but they don't listen very well. You know, everything is connected. Your scientists are starting to understand that within the world of quantum, the rules that apply here on this earth realm do not apply there. Remember, as we told you before, you do not occupy space and time. You are, in essence, space and time itself. That is why you can truly travel and go wherever you choose. In your mind, in your consciousness. Other light beings know this. Their ships, spaceships as you call them, that travel around your planet, create these little wormholes and go through them, connecting one reality to another. You have seen them on your Instagram, you call it. These things that you see as being magical really are not magical. They're ships that are not just made of metal, but they are made of living tissue. They are alive as the beings that are within these ships. The ships themselves communicate with those that are participating within it. The ship is connected to the oneness. It can move anywhere it chooses. You sometimes call it folding space and time. That's what it is, in a sense.
In our dream state, our soul can travel to wherever it wishes, and to all of these other dimensions and realities.
That is correct. When you are in a dream state, that is your true nature, and to communicate with whomever you choose. That is the true nature of what it is like to be spirit. To fly, to become, to open, to close, to go wherever you choose. If that is one aspect of what you think it is, then that's truly what it is. It is a dream state. Yes.
But it's also real.
It is real. That is the reality. This is the non-reality. When this body dies, you say that the body dies or that you die. You do not die. You go back to the living. It is through the bodies, through the death, that you go back to the living again. You are here to wake up and to have an experience. That is all.
When the soul does that, is it able to bring back information to give to us in the here and now in this reality that is useful for us in our everyday lives?
No. Of course it is.
Saw the wink.
It is up to you to decide whether the information that is gathered when you are in a dream state is correct, whether you want to accept it, whether you see the synchronicities even when you are, quote, awake now, your 3 digits numbers, your forms,
Sacred geometry.
yes, that are in nature. Everything that you see around you is sacred geometry. If you see that as being sacred, then you are starting to open up. You don't need to be in a dream state to know that you are awake. You need to have the intention and choose that you are awake. That is good for now. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you for receiving us as well.
So as they leave and Anthony will be coming back, we just want to thank you so much for being here and for joining us on this episode on quantum consciousness, quantum realities, quantum dimensions, quantum thinking, and how that pertains to the here and now, us in the human body, and how we can access that information from all of the other yous, all of the other us's and the these, and all of the other theys and the we's, and access that information to bring it to the here and now so it can be useful on your spiritual journey in this lifetime. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to doing more channeling on different subjects.
We do indeed, and it's so lovely to have Anthony back.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye now.